Okay, so we'll take a look on this one here now. So we've complex numbers Z1, Z2 and Z3 such that 2 over Z1 is equal to 1 over Z2 and 1 over Z3. So we're trying to find what Z1 is in the form A plus BI. So the first thing we'll do is we'll work out the right hand side. Okay, so we're going to work out this part here of the problem. Okay, so the right hand side, and then once we have that figured out, we'll then put it equal to the left hand side. Okay, so our right hand side here is 1 over Z2, so we need to pick that up here. So Z2 is 2 plus 3i. Okay, now that we need to do a division there. So straight away I'm going to, I'll just put down what the other one is first of all. Plus 1 over Z3, which I pick up here to be 3 minus 2i. Okay, so now that needs to, we need to do the two divisions there. Okay, so both of these need to be multiplied by their complex conjugate. So this is going to be 2 plus 3i, and that one needs to be multiplied by 2 minus 3i over 2 minus 3i. Okay, so the complex conjugate of the bottom line. Moving on to the next one then is 3 minus 2i, and these can be a little confusing because you have the same numbers, and the conjugate of this is 3 plus 2i over 3 plus 2i. Okay, now multiplying out the top is very easy this time because it's multiplying by 1. So here it's 2 minus 3i, and the bottom is quite easy as well because 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 and 9 is 13. So moving on again, top is very easy. 1 by this is going to give me 3 plus 2i. And the bottom is 3 squared is 9, and minus 2 squared or plus 2 squared, it doesn't matter which one you take, is 4. And you add them because it's the difference of two squares, but the I squared puts a plus in the middle, and we also get 13. So ultimately then we have both of these which have a common denominator of 13, so I can add the two tops together. Now I can only add the two tops together purely because the two bottoms are exactly the same. They already have a common denominator, and when I do that I get 2 and 3 is 5, and minus 3i plus 2i is minus I, and they're both over 13. Okay, so now what I can do is I can let the left hand side equal that right hand side. Okay, so my left hand side is this part here, 2 over Z1. Okay, so I can say that 2 over Z1 has to equal 5 minus I over 13. Okay, now we need to be very careful here because at this stage now we're trying to solve for an unknown that's on the denominator, the bottom line. So the first thing that we need to do with that is get it to the top line. Okay, so what we'll do is if it's divided on this side, that would mean it would become multiplied on the other side. So, and if we look at the 13 is divided on this side, so it will become multiplied on the other side. So this is 2 times 13 equal to Z1 times 5 minus I. Now, by doing this then, we've created a situation where we have 5 minus I multiplied by Z1. We don't want that either. We want the Z1 on its own. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide this 5 minus I over on the far side. So over here on the far side now, we already have 2 by 13, which is 26. And I'm going to divide that by 5 minus I. And that's what Z1 is equal to. Now I have another situation where I need to divide by a complex number again. So this implies that Z1 is going to be equal to 26 divided by 5 minus I. And I need to multiply this by 5 plus I, 5 plus I. Okay, so another division needs to be done. Okay, so on top then, okay, now if you can see this at the bottom, okay, the bottom is going to be 26. So basically that will divide very well into the top straight away. Now that may not be something that you would spot, okay, So I'm just going to show you that. So basically, if I leave that as 26 times 5 plus I, on the bottom, that's going to be 5 squared is 25, plus 1 is 26. So basically then I'll have 26 times 5 plus I over 26. So that's going to give me 5 plus I as an answer for Z1. Now, just at this stage here, I'll just repeat this calculation then. So just in case at this stage you don't spot that, okay, so if you don't spot that you're going to get 26 on the bottom, what you will be doing there, you'll be getting 26 by 5, which would be 130, plus 26I on the top. And then on the bottom, you'll be getting 5 squared, 25, plus 1. So that will mean then you'll be getting 130 plus 26 over 26. Sorry, that is an I. And same again, 130 divided by 26 plus 26 over 26I, which again will give you 5 plus I for Z1. Okay, so just, you know, a nice little one there if you actually can spot that that's going to end up being 26, but if not, you will get the same way here in blue.